Hello, welcome on our farm. We have a farm in the Netherlands, in the southwest of the Netherlands. The most important thing on our farm is that the cows make a good product, milk from grass. And we try to let them eat as much as possible fresh in the fields. To do that we need balanced cows who can walk in the field, who can walk back twice a day, and they need to have room enough to eat a lot of grass, and that's why we need these balanced cows as we have now. I'm using AAA since 2007. I started AAA using because I want to have more balance in my cows. They became too narrow in the front, and the lifetime was not long enough. So that was the reason I started. Maurice was my analyzer since then, and well, I think in the years my cows have changed, less narrow. Lifetime was higher now. The average age of my cows is 6.7 years old now, and we started at 4.9, 5.0. We have between 15 and 20% young stock, not more. That's enough for us, and that gives you a lot of profit. One of the most important things in a commercial farm, as we have, that you must try to have less cost as possible here. And when you have a better health in your cows, you have less cost. Because we have a grazing farm, the production is not too high. We're milking 8,700 liters a year, and we don't like it to let them produce 10,000 or more, because we want to use the grass in the field. But the components must be high. We try to have them as high as possible, and in that we are looking for the right AAA codes. That's the most important way to do it. Do not look only to your AAA codes. Of course that's important, but first, what do you want? What kind of cow do you want? And then look to the right AAA codes. That's how we do that. Every 8 months Maurice comes to my farm, and he analyzes the young stock, and we look to the fresh heifers. Then I have a AAA code on every young stock, and I try to find some bulls, not too much. Maurice doesn't give me special the names of bulls, because he's only an analyzer and not commercial man for that, and that's important for me. But I make my own choice, and we use 1 or 2 new bulls every year, not more. We use some old bulls. When we have good daughters of a bull, I use him for many years. I didn't know, but I was using a lot of 1, 2, 3 bulls, and that I had to change to most 5, 6, 1 or another 651 or that way. But that were different bulls than I used till that moment. So they gave me another young stock, of course, after a few years. And the calves that were born, many of them were more healthy, I think, drinking better. No problems with calving. No problems with that. Most cows calve alone. I didn't have to help them. That's all after years using it now. What's important for me is to realize that you have a responsibility here. Also the responsibility for creating your new young stock, your new cows. Because I am the one who would make the decision to use that bull on that cow. And that's my responsibility for the next generation of my cows. And I try to take that as good as possible. And what I see in the last years is that when you take that, you have more healthy cows, and they have a longer lifetime. They give you not only the payback for their life, but they give you a lot of profit, but also a lot of joy in the farming. That's important for me. When they come home, they're walking on the path, and when you see that, well, that's nice for me to see. Not only to see, but you know they are healthy, they are doing a good job for me, and they have a good life here. And yeah, on our farm we have a lot of people who are visiting our farm. You can show it to them, and well, they are my customers, of course. But yeah, I am proud of my cows. That's what it is. Balance in my farm. That's not only balance in your cows. It starts with your cows, but balance in your farm is also balance with the environment, with your fields and your cows. Balance, financial balance is important for me. That you have a good foundation for your farm, also financial. Don't take too big risks, and have balance in your family. Of course, we work more than 40 hours a week, but we try to have a balance in that. So I'm glad with people that are helping me to get that balance. It gives me less stress. When you have a sick cow or that kind of, it gives you a lot of stress. And I take that stress inside the house. Ask my wife.